Hello everybody, this is Korryn, aka Corey P, aka Nova Luxurious. I should just go ahead and narrow it down to just Nova Luxurious from this point. That's just a lie. That's less to say. It makes more sense. And today I wanted to come here because one, I haven't made a video, like a talking video, in so long. Excuse me. I've been working on my music. Got another mixtape coming on my SoundCloud. Be sure to follow me on SoundCloud.com. Search for my name, Nova Luxurious. That's NOVALUXURIOUS. For those who maybe, don't know how it's spelled. Even though we live in the world of spell check, I'm still helping you out. See how I am? I'm a help a hoe. I help a hoe. So anyway, I wanted to come and talk to you guys about my thoughts on this whole Korryn Gaines, situation. I've been kind of like, doing my own research on it, because like from the jump, how long has it been? Like a week now, week and a half since they killed her, since they murdered her. And there are two narratives being thrown around. Of course, there's the narratives from the hoteps and the self-hating Negroes and the black apologists and the racist trolls, was that she deserved it. She should have did better. She should have been a better mother. What kind of mother is she? She was, the police are saying that she was held up in her apartment with her son, holding him hostage, threatening to kill him, which I'm like, that doesn't make sense. Like, from the little, that it just didn't make sense. Like, she just was wanting to kill her kids for what reason? Ooh, shit, I almost fell. I'm sitting on this toilet. Not like doing number two. I'm actually sitting on the whole toilet, but the seat is kind of slippery, honey. I mean, kind of like unstable. I don't know. I shouldn't sit on it, but I ain't feel like standing. Yeah. The police are saying that from the jump she refused to let him in, so they got a key from the landlord, and she was basically not letting them in, and she had her child and she was threatening to kill the child, and so they just had to had to come in and shoot her down. She was pointing rifles at them and all this and that. So that was the lie that they told everybody. And then instantly, like I said, instantly after that, there were two narratives, or three if you count the police story. But the second narrative, like I said, was from the hoteps and all of them. The hoteps, the self-hating Negroes, and all those. They were basically like, see, she was crazy, she was aggressive, she should have acted better, or she would still be alive. This is why I don't do black women. It was all that going on, all of that. And then you had girls on the other side who was just like, oh, she was crazy, she was mentally ill. We really got to talk about mental illness in the black community, which, we do. Mental illness is a thing that black people still don't want to talk about. Or not, they don't want to, but it's, it's a conversation it's starting to happen more and more, but it's still kind of like a challenge for a lot of people to really like buy into that. Like, there's a thing as mental illness, because black people, we have prided ourselves on our faith and our resilience and our strength and all of that, and it's like, nobody's saying you're not strong if you're mentally ill. We're just saying that, there's mental illness, and we just like everybody else is affected by it, and it's high time that we talk about it. Otherwise, it's going to continue to plague our community. But with Korryn, I didn't get mentally ill. First of all, the red flags for me was after it was reported, all of us, like, instantly her social media was deleted. Her Facebook, all that, all her videos were instantly taken down. The SWAT team that went there, and then that was the second red flag. Y'all sent a SWAT team to issue out a traffic warrant. That was one. That was another one. And number three, the police body cams were off again. Once again, body cams were off, and you know, because, you know, all of a sudden people don't know how to work cameras and things. Okay, girl. You know, like that was the other narrative. And then you know, what was I saying? Shit, I lost my train of thought. I'm back. So yeah, those were red flags for me. You know, why every time these situations happen, like, these body cameras are designed to protect both you and me, as far as, you know, and what I mean by you and me, like police and citizen, like it's equally designed to protect both of us in the situation. So if I as a citizen try to make up some dumb shit, they could just be like, well, girl, roll the tape. And if you as a cop try to lie on your report, we could just roll the tape. But it seems more and more that these body cameras are malfunctioning. They don't work. We don't know how to work them. We just it's just such a new thing. We just don't know what to do, so we turned them off. You know, type of lies going on, and it's annoying. It's really annoying. The police, time and time again, are showing that they don't want to cooperate. They just want to be able to do what they want to do, and continue to not get in trouble for it. And that's an issue. And, you know, I never once got mental illness from Korryn Gaines. I never felt that. Like, I don't know this lady. I don't know anything about her other than the fact that she is another hashtag now, and that, you know, she was murdered by the police. But I'm saying, it's like, I never knew her personally, but from the 2 or 3 videos that were released, I guess from other sources, like other people must have downloaded her shit and said, just in case this shit goes left, we got some you know, some evidence, if you will, of her as a person. And I kept doing more and more research on Korryn Gaines, because, you know, it was found out that, well, it wasn't found out, but, you know, basically she was embroiled in a lawsuit with Baltimore Police Department regarding a traffic stop that resulted in her miscarrying her child, like, I think a year ago. So she, in my opinion, and that to me put it all in perspective for me, because I mean, how many times have we heard of people being harassed and intimidated by the police for speaking out against them? The guy that filmed Eric Garner getting choked out, he was basically put in and out of jail and stayed in jail. Like, they had him held him in jail for like damn near a year after what happened. He's suing NYPD for $10 million. The guy who filmed the guy in South Carolina getting shot, he came out and said he feared for his life. He almost didn't even release it, but he just couldn't. Like, his conscience wouldn't let him just be like, you know, like, no, they basically shot this man in cold blood, like, you know, as he was running away. The guy who was with Mike Brown, he's another one. He basically had to move out of the area. Mike Brown's friend who was with him when it went down, because he told his side of the story. And honey, as you can tell, John Crawford's girlfriend, who magically died in a car accident. You know, this is not new. This is not new. The guy who filmed Alton Sterling has even talked about how he's gotten backlash from not only the police but his job. Like, they fired him. Like, he, you know what I'm saying? Like, there is real live backlash for speaking out against police brutality. And I feel like Korryn is another casualty of that. Like, you can't sit up and say that this is not nothing new, or this is just Korryn was a phenomena. Like, no, they were targeting her for that whole time. That's probably, I mean, that put it, like I said, that put it in perspective for me. That's the reason why she may have been extra, not like aggressive, but definitely kept it real with them. Like, we're not doing this. Like that one video of her at the traffic stop when she was asking that man for his stuff. Everybody was like, well, see, look, she's crazy. She's mentally ill. No, nigga, she's brave. She is standing up for herself and her kids. You're not, like she said, honey, you're not going to abuse me. Like, and she's probably a bit traumatized. Like, she's scared. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the last time y'all niggas did this, I lost a child. And now this time she lost her life. And y'all over here, you know, you got these motherfuckers over here acting like she, you know, They just acting like she just, you know how it is. I can't even really put into words, but basically, and like even like when I was on Twitter, I saw all these people, like I said, downing her, calling her all types of crazy, and she deserved it, and blah blah blah. It's very disheartening, especially to see your own people, down it. It's very true what Malcolm X said: the most unprotected and disrespected person in this world is a black woman. And that goes to show you, because as soon as this happened, it was even like that with Sandra Bland. You had all these random niggas coming out, as well as, the racist trolls and everybody else. But it's really hurtful when you see like all these black men coming out talk about that, and that bitch was aggressive, and that's what she getting. This is why I don't fuck with black women, and da 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 da. I was looking at it's too much. I was looking at Sensei's video about it, and she got a lot of it from the other side, where it was a lot of these black women and saying that because like her boyfriend and had ran out with the other child, and people were like, he was a bitch, he should have, why didn't he take her and the other child? And maybe Korryn didn't want to go. Maybe Korryn was like, nah, bitch, we ain't doing this. She seemed like she just wasn't finna run. And now, and even now the son, the 5-year-old, he's come out, or there's a video with him telling his side, and he opted to stay with his mother. It wasn't this nigga ran. She probably wanted him to get out of there with both of the children. She probably was like, listen, get these kids out of here and I'll deal with these niggas. And the child was like, no, mommy, I'm staying with you. Because I'm just not gonna, no, we're one. And, and I could believe that if I was a little kid, I'll be staying with my mother too. Like, no, we're going to stay with mama. And, we're going to see this thing through. And they shot him, and, from the 5-year-old's perspective, they shot him and his mother and killed her and injured him. They came in guns blazing, And I can believe it. And people that's acting like that's like a far-fetched ass story, like, oh, the police wouldn't do that. Like, isn't Baltimore PD catching flack for how they handled the Freddie Gray case? And did Marilyn Mosby just come out and talk about how Baltimore police were out here, pulling stunts and telling lies and doing all these things during the case, underhanded, doing all that underhanded shit? I don't put it past them to be terrorizing people that speak out against them. So, I don't buy that whole she's mentally ill thing. I don't buy that whole she was crazy and all. And no, I don't buy that. She stood up for herself and was in the process of sticking it to him, and they ain't like that. And they really didn't like it because it was this little black girl doing it, Like, who the fuck does this bitch think she is, They killed her. They targeted her. They probably been threatening her. You know what I'm saying? I think she's even had posts and videos where she's saying that these motherfuckers is after me. And, the fact that people just instantly jumped, even like some of my favorite YouTubers were like, well, I just need more evidence. And I get that, you don't want to just jump. You don't want to be that bitch that's jumping to conclusions. Like, I'm not knocking them. Because I know Justin J was like, he made a post on Facebook about, all these people who aren't law professionals suddenly telling me how to, suddenly got all this to say. Or it was something of that effect on his Facebook. But basically, he was saying all these people who aren't in that field all of a sudden are talking like they're experts. But it's like, you don't have to be an expert to know when some shit looks shady and dumb. You just don't. Like, you didn't need a SWAT team to go issue a warrant for a traffic violation. You didn't need to do that. You just didn't. Your body cams are off again, my nigga. Y'all body cams don't work. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't take, you don't have to be a professional in the law profession to know that shit just don't add up. So, I don't know. You guys, if anybody sees this and you want to comment, give your 2 cents on the situation, go ahead. If you're a troll, I do clap back. So, it's up to you what you want to do. Y'all be easy. Have a happy Sunday. God bless and be safe.